Also, a couple of things that I would like you to know about the house. So first, that real estate has this nice property of serving as inflation protection. It does not mean that if last year you had a 5% inflation that your house would appreciate 5%. But if you take a longer period of time, let's say at least 10 years, I would say that more or less it correlates nearly 1-to-1 of how much inflation you have. Your house will go up just the same amount in price appreciation. Now, next interesting thing that might happen with real estate is the rich on paper paradox. Sometimes prices of real estate jumps very fast and you suddenly become kind of millionaire. And definitely it's good because probably your mortgage loan stayed fixed and value of your asset, if you would sell it, definitely went up maybe 2 times. But actually you are rich only on paper, and what you need to understand that despite your house is worth $1 million, if you don't intend to change your suburb where you are living, if you don't intend to sell your house and move to a cheaper city, cheaper part of the city, or cheaper country at all, you cannot use that million anyhow, because if you would sell that house, let's say for $1 million, and you intend to stay in the same place, what will happen? You will buy the house again for another house, but still for $1 million. So you cannot use that money. It's not the same as having an active asset that is worth $1 million and using the income from it. So definitely you would become a millionaire, and in a matter of income if you would move outside to another country, to a cheaper, way cheaper country, and just rent that your expensive house. That's nice. Then you actually are a millionaire, not only on paper. Now, next one. What about the secondary homes? I would say that from personal finance point of view, for the typical families, the secondary home is absolutely nice to have, and it's usually not productive asset. You cannot rent it easily, or you don't want to lend it to somebody while you are not there. So it's absolutely luxury, and theoretically like a nonsense to do that. Yet I'm saying that despite that it is kind of waste of money and not productive use of your assets, if you are really, really rich, and let's say your secondary home or vacation home somewhere near to the seasides or in the mountains or in the woods, if it costs less than 5% of all your assets, just it doesn't matter if you are that rich, because I really understand that then it's a matter of pleasure and this convenience that while you are going to a vacation home, you're opening the door and you see all the things that you like in all the places that you like, everything arranged how you want it to be, and you definitely don't want to lend it to somebody, and you have it simply for the matter of convenience. But in general, secondary home is not an investment, I would say. That's just a leisure. Next one is the house flipping. I totally support house flipping, which is a development that some people do with real estate. They, for example, buy a house that is very, let's say, shabby initially, and then if they do have the skills, building skills or carpentry skills, they turn it around, working on evenings, on weekends, fix it up and sell it, or live inside the renovated house. That's totally fine and cool. That's an example of a productive hobby that is not consuming your money, but the hobby that is actually making you more rich. So if you have some carpentry or building skills, or if you have some skills of managing the process, finding some things that are cheap, or thinking about how to change something within that real estate in order to make the value go up, maybe build an extension, maybe somehow separate the apartment into 2 smaller apartments and sell them separately. That's absolutely cool hobby and cool skill. Now, so my final recommendations for about the real estate and about the houses would be, first of all, just don't rush with it. It's the biggest purchase of your life, and it's the biggest decision of your life probably. So make it wise and just don't rush it. Take your time and study the market at least for a year, maybe for 2 years, to understand what is happening, how long the houses are available on the market, what should be the price of the house for it just to appear and instantly disappear from the market, what is supposed to be at this moment a good price, what is a bad price, and so on. Another, again, basically it's about the same. Another recommendation, remember that everything is location and price, and look how to buy a house in a good location but at really good price. First of all, as I spoke already, check how to put all the efforts and check how to make your interest payments as low as possible. Negotiate, invest your time, shop around, get this, and later all the other steps.